Ain't nothing wrong with that, but every once in a while you just need to move in silence and let the work gods know and the championship guys know I'm gonna go put my work in while nobody's watching. I don't need the accolades. I don't need anyone to watch me. Thank you so much, Sophia. 2 class. And then St. George, who's got it?
Zai.
To me, what working on when no one is watching means is when you're like at home, you get out the shower or like you're about to go to bed, just do like a couple push-ups, couple sit-ups, and just.
Show up early, last one out, which is grind. And the second one is? Work when no one is watching. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give everyone, give me 5 minutes. I want you to discuss in small groups, how can you apply these two? How can you apply them? I know you guys know the answers and you sound smart, but I want to know how will you apply these two. So you got 5 minutes in small groups. Turn your partners, 3, 2, 1, go. How will you apply it? I'm going to ask everyone how you're going to apply these 2 things so far.
Okay, so what is today's lesson on?
Today's lesson is so we have 9 keys here at Elite Performance Prep Academy. 9 keys. This key right here is grind. And we have a definition for grind, right? There's always all these, like everyone wants, you gotta be grinding when they're sleeping, I'm grinding, but we give all of our words pure definition. So it's very real, it's malleable, it's applicable, and people can use something. So the first 2 right now that we have on here, grind, is show up early, last one out. And I told a story about Kobe Bryant, who's like one of the best at get the practice 2 hours early, and after practice is done. Like again, Tasha's talked about bare minimums. The people who don't win are the ones who just do bare minimums. We're like, show up early, get to practice early, get to school early, be there ready to learn and open, and then be the last one out. Or be the one who's just soaking everything in every lesson, every shot, every rep, everything you do. And then the second one is work when no one's watching. We live in a time and age where everyone wants to film selfies, and that's cool, that's marketing, film content. But man, there's something to be said about the person who can just grind, who can work without being seen. And they will work thousands of hours. That's why they will win, because they're willing to work when no one's watching, when the spotlight's not on them, when there's no beat and there's no music and there's no flash. It's just, they're going to grind. And I think about all my high school students, right? He's a 3-star, he's a 4-star, he's a 5-star athlete. I'm going to tell you something right now. I know it's important for some of you to have stars behind your name. But at the end of the day, when you get, I remember this in the NFL. Up in New England, it's just like, I don't care if you was All-American in college. I don't care if you had stars by your name. At the end of the day, you still got to go outwork me. And you still got to go grind in the hot 100-degree weather, 90% humidity. So if you can grind, you can win. Because most people do not know how to grind. And so far I've shared with you 2 of the definitions. We have 5, we got 3 more to go. So we're having our kids talking in small groups and share. We'll come back here right now. Okay, what do we got, guys? Let's go. Okay, we're back. We're going to start with, again, I'm looking for how can you apply. Let's write that word over here. Again, it's not enough to know something. You got to be able to live it and apply it so your life changes. So, St. George, we're going to start with you guys. St. George, and then we're going to go to Freeport. Then we're going to New England. We're going to come to Forge. How can you apply the first 2?
How the first 2 can apply to my life, and like air football season, I can like show up early and like put in extra work, and it can be the last one out and put like even more work in, and like what the coach tells me to do, and then work when no one's watching. I can do that when no one's watching.
Man, I love that. That's awesome. 2 clap.
My first 2, I prefer show up early unless we're now. Like sometimes I catch a ride to my basketball practices with my coach, and like sometimes when practice was done, he'd be talking to parents. So while I was waiting, I'd do some extra reps and work on the stuff he needs me to do. Work when no one's watching. When I go to the gym, I give my full effort because sometimes at practice I get nervous when everyone is watching and to where I mess up. So I give my full effort at the gym because I don't want to be off messing up when I go to basketball practice.
Beautiful. I love it. Great work. 2 class. Okay, let's go to. We got one more in St. George. No. Okay, let's go Freeport. Freeport, what you got? New England's on deck. Freeport, how can you apply the first 2? Show up early, last one out. Work when no one's watching.
I draw when no one is watching. Drawing is kind of like my thing to do when I'm bored. So I just draw.
I can show up early to baseball and leave, get a little bit more work in after practice. And work when no one's watching. I can hit on my own and all that outside of dedicated practice and stuff like that.
Man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. 2 class. Very good. Let's go to New England. Sophia and Jacob, what you guys got?
Alright, so for volleyball, I already show up 15 minutes early, but instead of leaving at 4:20, I can ask my mom if I can leave at 4 o'clock, so I can get there even before they set up the nets and just pass it with myself on the wall. And I can work when no one's watching, so at home when I'm just playing games on my computer, instead of doing that, I can either go downstairs and practice my setting and moving my mobility from side to side so I can hustle to the ball. Or I can work on my soccer ball control so I'm a better dribbler and I'm more efficient at getting places.
Man, love it. So much powerful. 2 class. Hey, Jacob, what you got, baby?
I could show up to school. I could ask my mom if we could show up to school more early, so we could start school early, so we have more time to work on stuff that I struggle with. And I could stay late and practice on stretching and other stuff that I need work on. And if I'm watching TV or something, I could probably hop on a bike or I could do some push-ups, sit-ups, burpees until I just don't want to do them anymore.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much, my man. 2 class. 4. Who's got it?
I got it.
Marty,
Okay, so
come over here, baby.
oh me?
So these guys can see you. Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna connect.
You good right there.
So well, some things I can do since I'm injured, I can we get to school pretty early. We get here at 8:05. So I can just go in the gym and do work on eye-hand coordination, with the iPad. And then when I go to practice, I just be sitting around talking to my teammates, just because I'm injured. But that's no excuse. I can still. There's this thing where you do with your hands, just for passing. It'll help. So I can do that before I practice, and then when they're warming up, and then I can also do extra stretches that my PT gave me.
Will you do those things?
Yeah.
I love it, girl. I love it. 2 club. Okay, who else? Anyone else? Vida, come over here, bud. Oh, and then we'll go to St. George. We're coming back to you guys after Vida.
Okay, so I can show up early, but it's not even just about showing up early. It's about what you do. So you can stretch. For me, it's easier because I can work on my kick step, my get offs and all that. And I love being early. You can ask my mom. I always pull up the max CF4 wheel.
He gets mad if we're on time.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Because I just get more warmed up and I'm more prepared for practice. And
My man, love it. Good stuff. 2 club. Very good, Vida. Very good. Again, it's not about just showing up early. It's what you do in the early moments. St. George.
Well, sorry. Over. Okay, so a thought that we kind of had here in St. George was it's not just physically, but it's also mentally. Make sure you're mentally prepared before you go to the gym, before you come to school. Take that extra, 5 to 10 minutes in the morning, just physically or just mentally get yourself prepped. And then that was one thought we had. And then Palmer had something.
Thank you, Sheeta. Palmer, everyone clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
For me, I really like to show up early and be the last one there because for my baseball games, I'm always making sure that before my games I go and I get in work before. So that means going off, hitting off the tee, hitting off the machine before I even go to warm up with my team. So I can just physically prepare for it. And then after that, I need to work on getting there even earlier because after I'm hitting, usually I'm showing up on time, which I love your philosophy because we do the same thing. If you're not like 10 minutes early, you're late. And then I'm always just making sure I'm the last one leaving the field. I'm making sure the field's prepped, ready for the upperclassmen to go do their work, and just always making sure that the coaches know that I'm there, like if they need help, whatever it is, and just showing up early and just being the last one there.
Big Palmer, well said, brother, well said. That's a 3 clap. Boom, boom, boom. So here's something I want you to understand. Check this out. I'm going to write this on the board here. So if you show up